Hey everyone, it's Jody Sutter of the Sutter Company, and it's Just Ask Jody. It's that time when I take a question from an agency around an issue that they're having with business development, and I'll answer that question in 4 minutes or less. And today the question is, how do we best communicate with search consultants? First of all, I want to caution that for anyone who is under the misperception that agency search consultants are some kind of magical font of new business leads and opportunities, I want to disabuse you of that notion. And I think any search consultant would agree with me. The other thing I want you to keep in mind is if you're a small agency, and I tend to work mostly with small agencies, I also want you to proceed with caution. I think that in general, search consultants are just better suited to work with larger agencies. So be careful that if you are pursuing relationships with search consultancies, that you have a good reason to. So if you're committed to doing that and you want to start to incorporate search consultants into your new business strategy, here are 3 things that you can do to kickstart that effort. Number 1, make sure that you are clear and direct when you're communicating your capabilities and your experience. When you're communicating with search consultants, this is not the place to be fuzzy or overly clever or aspirational. Their role is to make some really critical decisions about the types of agencies that they need to put forward, that they need to put in front of these clients. And of course, their reputation is on the line. So they are going to make sure that they clearly understand what you can offer that client. And if you can help them understand what you have to offer, you're going to be much more useful to them. It makes me think of a conversation that I had once with a search consultant who was lamenting agency websites, and in particular the team sections of agency websites that are more useful in communicating how many dogs that are in the office than they are communicating who the leadership is and how to reach them and what their experience is. So it's really frustrating for a search consultant if they have to wade through a lot of unclear information. So be clear and direct. The second thing that I would do is to have a plan for communicating with them on a consistent basis. So definitely add them to your mailing list so they start to receive your regular emailings. And if you're not doing regular emailings, you may want to consider doing that. You may even want to set up a separate email list or a separate email campaign on a monthly or quarterly basis that's dedicated to the search consultants. And you certainly want to make sure that you're setting reminders for yourself to be making personal contact with these search consultants, probably on a quarterly basis also. The third thing that you want to do is you also want to make sure that you're very clear with them about the kinds of projects or the kinds of assignments or the kinds of clients that you're looking for. That's going to be really useful. So for example, if your new business strategy currently includes a desire to fill a certain category, let search consultants know about that. Let them know what you're doing in order to make your agency as appealing as possible to clients in that category. And you know what? You also want to let them know when you've lost business. You want to let them know when a client has left the agency, because what that means is that you now have an opening in your roster within a certain category. And it probably also means that you're sitting on valuable insights and information that another client in that category is going to find very appealing. So those are the 3 guidelines that I have for you. Be clear in your capabilities and your experience. Don't be overly clever. Communicate consistently with them so that you start to build a relationship over time. And make sure that they understand the types of work, the types of business, the types of clients that you best serve, that you're looking for, and let them know when you've lost business and now you've got an opening on your roster. If you've got a question that you'd like me to answer on another Just Ask Jody, you can email that to me at jody@thesuttercompany.com. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.